She is Alpin's mother. How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Cassandra. This is Rimworld. Let's get to it. We're going to have a good episode today. I can feel it. So what is the plan for today? I'm glad you asked, party people. Oh boy, am I glad you asked. So we need to obviously get everyone back on their feet. That's going to be priority one. Especially Smarty. At least then everyone can be doing their own little jobs. Good is going to obviously harvest this alongside Alpin just to make sure everything's getting hauled at the same time. I'll do that manually on him. Would be really nice if we could get purple recruited. Resistances at 3.7. So if we can keep purple in a good mood today, then perhaps we can make that happen. Just making sure that purple can have the best food. So hopefully if we can get really good meals up, then purple can have some of them and that'll improve purple's mood as well. Which will obviously be really, really important. The better the mood, the easier it is to recruit. So we're at 2.7. So we are moving along quite nicely. Hopefully today, but if not, definitely tomorrow. So that's an upgrade to say the least. Obviously, drug production is going to be a slight problem. We might have to, saying that, lots of the smoke leaf is at, 95 and stuff like that. Okay, because that's the only problem that we're going to have. Is we're really delayed. We still need to get a burner to burn bodies and stuff like that. We just don't have the bricks and the crafters available to do that. And I think especially at the point where we are, I don't want to waste people doing stuff. At the moment everything's perfect. We need 2 growers. We need all this sort of stuff. It's perfect. If we start taking good away from doing that. Rice has died from rotting. I wonder if it's because it's been left for so long. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever left crops that long for them to actually do that, but that's incredibly interesting. Okay, so 1.9, so actually we're moving along quite nicely to be in the ability to recruit purple, which would be so good for this episode and so good for the colony. It would chuck us in a good place. What is purple social? Not great. Okay. Not the end of the world, but obviously we need someone to have that role in our religion to be able to recruit people passively. Okay, good. The first thing you're going to do is come straight onto hauling. Because obviously this is going to deteriorate pretty quickly outside and we don't want to be wasting food because of the amount of food problems that we have. And a lot of that problem comes from not having a full-time hauler. Which Good will be able to slip into at some point. The problem is Alpin is obviously our grower, but Alpin spends a lot of time warding and stuff like that, which takes his ability away from growing. Do you know what I mean? Well, the amount of loving that him and Smarty do, he obviously does a lot of growing, but not the sort of growing that we would like. Eclipse, that's fine because we've got wind turbines, so that doesn't bother us whatsoever. I mean, stuff is getting on, just not obviously as quick as we would like, but I mean, at least it's not an utter stall or anything like that. And then haul them last bits of corn. And the freezer is now filling up once more. Luckily, Stomp is all over the cooking, which is pretty perfect. Looking at Smarty's health. I mean, it doesn't really tell me how long until Smarty can get to walking again. A lot of it is withdrawals, to be honest. Which is what it is. We'll have a little bit of heal root at some point, which will be really good. Obviously not as much as we would like, but beggars cannot be choosers. I know a lot of Good's time is being wasted by hauling, but otherwise no one else is going to haul this food in. Purple is so close to being recruited. Yeah, it's just because low moods. That's fine. The thing is, getting that crafter is going to be so good because we'll be able to get people out of all the... Well, be able to get people back in clothes. I think it's been tainted so long, most of the clothes is deteriorated off people's body, which the idea of that is just hilarious. To have clothes so filthy, they just disintegrate on you, Fair enough. Okay, meals are actually being cooked, so at least no one's going to eat raw moods and then get upset. Obviously, drug production is at an all-time not happening, which is a problem. So I know we said about Good, but we're going to have to put Good back on crafting. Otherwise, everyone is going to get miserable that they're not able to do drugs. Which I'm sure we can all agree We need to do some drugs. Hit the pause button for no reason. I mean, resistance is coming along. It might be like the end of the episode, but I've got utter belief it's going to be this episode. So yeah, good back to crafting. Prison break, purple. No, not what we want. I'm guessing stomp and goods can take out of it. Not what we wanted, but hey ho, we don't always get what we want on this game. We know that by now. I was about to say it'd be great if our colonists didn't get hurt in this, but that's asking way too much. The problem is if you have knives and stuff while doing this, you just have a chance to kill them. Like, quite a high chance. I love how he swapped just to make sure both of my colonists are injured. Perfect. Okay, still need lots of stuff to do. Luckily we can just obviously stay locked away and actually function pretty well. That's one thing I do like about this base, but we are wasting time, you know, we need to be doubling these walls up and stuff, preparing for the next bug attacks. Which, to be fair, like with the mechs there, we don't really have to. I think it's just, I do get a nervous Nelly, I'm not going to lie. I will just check everyone's health just to make sure everyone got healed, just in case something weird has happened. Make sure everyone is back on herbal medicine. Not giving like amazing medicine out for like silly reasons. Cool. Alright, Good's doing all that, which is nice. So I was hoping it was just going to be smooth sailing this episode, but it's not the worst thing that could have happened, I suppose. Good. Once Good does that, I'm going to then manually put Good onto making Crisis of Belief. So now, oh god. The problem is our religion is so hard. So what I should have done is got resistance down to 0. And then converted. Because now we're going to have to convert again. The problem is because you're locked inside here, you're not getting anything that my religion needs. But my religion was never, our religion was never built to like take prisoners, recruit them like this and stuff like that. The only reason why we're doing it is just because we're in such a bad situation at the moment. Good, you are. I'm afraid you're going to have to... Oh, no. Can you not even make... Oh, no, we do have some flake. Okay. I didn't even think we had flake. It's because I keep looking down here, but we don't have any smoke leaves, sadly. I might have to manually... Saying that, they're about to hit 100%, so I might just wait. There we go. So they're about to hit 100%. Ducks are leaving, like... Whatever. Once Alpin does that and has his relaxation, we're going to get Alpin harvesting that smoke leaf, so then everyone is obviously smoking again, nice and happy. As I hear the bugs squirting in the background, meaning they're still spawning. Always fun. Hopefully Alpin will like... I wish you could prioritise, like click on certain grow zones and put like what their priority was. So you're clearing up, cheering up patient. No, don't even worry about it. Come and harvest this. We need drugs, my man. We need drugs, drugs, drugs. There we go. Alright, come and haul this to make anyone making drugs just make their life, you know, that little bit easier. Goods back to full health. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, so we're going to reduce resistance till 0. Then convert, then quickly recruit, and that's a better way to do it. Like, in hindsight, that's probably what we should have been doing all along. But I didn't actually think through it too properly. Okay, Good is producing drugs, which is perfect. Alpin, I'm going to have to get you... None of this is ready to harvest, though, is it? Okay, some of it is. I need you to come up to the drug production, because that's what's going to really make people upset. Okay, and then harvest a little bit here. Right, and then haul that, and then I'll get you to come back up here. So at least then we've got drugs on lockdown. Because obviously there's just crazy negatives they bring, like, through withdrawals. And rightly so, it's the game we're playing, you know. When I say game, I mean, do you know what I mean? Like, risque game. Yeah. And this is the problem. Then we start falling behind on all the growing. Yeah, so a full-time grower is what we need next, like without a doubt. Okay, luckily everyone has been able to do smoke leaf again, which is perfect. So at least that's a negative. Need Smarty to get back up. It will happen, it will happen. Yeah, a real big like misplay with purple. Real big mistake, it has to be said. I think a duck's getting hit or something, and that's why we're going to speed 1. Yeah, real big misplay. Like, saying it out loud now, it sort of seems obvious. But yeah, reduce resistance to bring it down to 0, meaning no prison breaks. And the next time we talk to you, we recruit you. So it's reduce resistance, then go on to convert. Because obviously our religion isn't built for staying inside. You need to be out, you need to be doing drugs and stuff like that. Like, we could do a stockpile in the prison for drugs, but, you know, when we're getting low, it just doesn't work. So the next chat, purple will have resistance to 0, and then we've just got to convert to our religion, and then recruit, and then we're done. I make it sound easy when I say it like that. Alpacas join. I'm actually extremely happy with that. How many? Can we ride alpacas? So, blah, blah, blah. Have been used as pack animals. Maybe we can't. But when we go to places, we can use them to haul stuff. But the problem is we don't have a pen. Like an animal pen. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it up quick enough. It'd have to go here somewhere, wouldn't it? Get rid of that, like half of that space. And then if we go structure, see, we don't really, we'd have to build out of wood to begin with, just because we have so much wood. But then we'd have to take trees down. I just don't know if we're in a state to be sorting this out. I mean, we've got elephants on the map, so let's not worry too much. Stuff over here deteriorating. Oh, God. Sorry, good. I need you to get over here and start hauling all this. Don't think anyone else will haul. Oh, we're going to lose a component there. That's sad. I don't know. Good might be able to get there beforehand. Cool. Saved a component. Yeah, we need to be bringing all this back in. So come out for the shells. Come out for the food. Is that deteriorating? Come back for that. Come back for the wood. There we go. Well, that's queued up because we don't want to just lose resources for the sake of it. Because in 2 episodes' time, we know I'm going to be moaning that we have no components. And then you guys are rightly going to be saying, well, stop wasting them then. Okay, purple should have resistance down to 0 now. Is what I'm hoping. So resistance is down to 0, meaning no more prison breaks and stuff. And the next time we recruit you, you'll be one of us. However, now we want to do convert to get you back to our religion. Yeah, and it already sounds more fluid as I'm saying it, like. Alpaca 1 is pregnant, like. Problem is, I don't want to waste resources sorting all that stuff out. Like, we are busy, like. Good's going to have a breakdown, so I'm just going to draft undraft you when you get into the rec room. There we go. Just to make sure you don't break down, and hopefully we've stopped that. And then Good's going to go to sleep. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alpen, I'll do exactly the same. Your walking speed is what's going to do you in. Okay, you're going to smoke a smoke leaf, and that should improve your move. No, you're going to go down beforehand. Of course you are. Of course you are. Brilliant. Brilliant. Thanks, game. Spencer's still researching like a boss. Spencer goes so under the radar on this series. It's hilarious. I mean, what that does mean with obviously Alpen down is then we need Good to come back on growing. Otherwise it's not going to get done. We're just going to have to keep balancing him until Purple's converted, but pretty sure the only person... Heat stroke? Have you really? Okay. I suppose a lot of that. Transport pod relationship. Stench. She is Alpin's mother. Dun dun dun. The plot thickens. Death in 8 hours. Are you a good colonist? Dislikes, distrusts men and kind. Plants. Who's our fastest colonist? 96. Good. We need to capture this person. I'm panicking. Good. Capture. I mean, the bugs are sleeping good. I'm happy for you to, like, run across the bugs. The problem is getting to stench. 7 hours. 6. So can we actually heal you here? Capture strip. I think we've tried to do this before, haven't we? Deconstruct this. I'm sure I've tried to do this before. Can I do for prisoners? No. For colonists. Because there should be a way to just heal you here. Because otherwise you're not going to get back in 5 hours. I can tell you that for sure. So I just don't think goods can get back in time. I'm watching the clock down here because we've got 5 hours. We are running across the bugs to obviously get back quicker. I'm sure Stench only has like 2 hours left. Oh no, 3 hours left. Okay, no, I'm really mistimed that. Give Stench good medicine if we've got it. Just because it's Alpin's mother, so if it dies... Okay, perfect. So we do the same thing with her. You'd think she'd be able to be recruited faster because her son was in the colony. We'll reduce resistance first, but... Very good colonist. Double passion on plants. This can be a full-time grower. I like it. Another mouth to feed, which is... Yeah. But 2 colonists here that we definitely need. That we 100% need and will make us a better colony. We've just got to make sure we don't die in the meantime. Which is always a happy thought. Saying that, once purple gets yeah, just need to change purple's religion. But then purple will be straight away want our religion. We'll probably do the same with stench. So reduce resistance, then convert that way rather than passively doing it. I'd love Smarty to get up. That's sort of crippling us at the moment, not going to lie. A lot of mouths to feed and not a lot of people working for it. It's basically Good and Stomp are holding the colony together, to be fair. Let's be honest, Good has been holding the colony together since episode whenever. Right, hopefully Stench... See, low opinion. Well, I mean, your son's here. Go talk to your mother. Have a word with her. Set us... Oh, look. There's a divide in the family. Yeah, alpacas are starting to roam away. That's fine. Good, what are you doing? Rescuing duck. Please don't. Just keep Good inside. It's like... No, I don't even want to keep the ducks. You're worrying about rescuing them. Okay, Stomp is keeping up with the meals just as about. More food is coming. Okay, let's make sure obviously everyone's getting fed and whatnot. Good, where are you going now? You're coming to play chess. I will allow it. Make sure you get that wreck. Alpin's going to have another breakdown. Alright, once Good's finished playing chess, we are going to bring... Okay, you're harvesting the rice plant now. I want you to haul the corn. Because if we don't stay on top of hauling all this corn, then it's all going to go to waste. Which is going to be obviously a shame. The bugs. No, it must mean a duck is in trouble or something. Which sounds hilarious when I say it like that. Ah, I see. Because they're killing our alpacas and ducks. Damn mechanoids. That's fine. We've got elephants on the map if we really want whole animals. Down the line we will. But for now, I think it's probably a luxury that we can't really afford to worry about too much. And alpaca has died. Mental. I'm so disappointed. I think the worst thing about it is we can't get back on speed 3. Can't get back to the progress. And I mean, I don't think it's been a massive episode for progress, but for survival it has been. Well, saying that, we sussed out what to do with prisoners, so that's a bonus. We actually know what we're doing, like, with them now. Good is already hauling that. Good boy. We've got 2 really good, like, prisoners that are just waiting to be recruited. They can't, like, they're going to love it. They're going to enjoy themselves so much. And if they don't, then they'll probably end up dying. I won't put that on the recruitment leaflet that we hand out at the door. Okay, good is actually, like, being a champ, making sure everyone gets fed the boring stuff. Smart, you just get up. Get on up. I don't know why Smarty's still down. Right, there's nothing. I know you're withdrawing pretty bad. Trapped indoors. Well, get up then. I don't know. Yeah, lots of things we've detected, but obviously with half our colony down, we can't really afford to go deal with anything. Just got to stick with what we're doing. Good harvesting like the champions. Problem is he has to haul as he does it. Because Good and Alpen are the only people that can actually haul. I think Smarty can, but obviously Smarty's out. Out for the count, can't be bothered. Just giving up on our colony. Well, can't really blame her. Can't really blame her. I gave up on this colony ages ago. Solar flare, so that's taken all the electrical equipment out in the colony. Bit of negative. Should only last a day or so, though. Yeah, purple's going to be another couple of episodes now. Damn, that was such a bad misplay. Such a bad misplay, but we live, we learn. We live, we learn, we run out of food. Rinse and repeat. See, now before we were fighting against myself and the bugs. Now we're just fighting against myself. Like, the problem is you guys have no idea how much progress we're going to make once Purple has recruited. It's going to be crazy. And Stench as well. Smoking a joint. We'll go haul some corn on the way. So look, clicking on this corn, it's already deteriorating quite quickly. So we do need to be careful. I don't want to keep running into food problems constantly. Good, I'm going to wake you up early just to start hauling. Because the quicker we do it, the quicker we don't have to worry about it. And with so many mouths to feed, we can't really afford the growing zones to get too far behind. I say this, in 5 episodes we'll be starving to death again, but... Well, especially because the cornfield is sort of what we hold all our hopes out for. The rice field just keeps us sort of content till they, like, colonists needs rescuing. Alpen. Alpen, I'll be honest, you are so useless. Is it withdrawals? Yeah, you're withdrawing on Flake. Just, yeah, we do need to. The problem is I need everyone up so I can actually start looking at the drug policies and stuff like that. It's really hard to judge anything. Because I don't want to make everyone addicted at the same time. Do you know what I mean? I want to be able to balance it quite well, but it's really hard when obviously half our colonists can't be bothered to move and the other half are useless. Maybe I should stop calling them useless. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.